Hey, what's going on? Jaws Killful coming back at you with another video. And this video is actually going to be, I'm going to address a comment under a video I made yesterday about visual prejudice and my my types of visual prejudice, how I could be visually prejudiced at times. It's actually from a comment, the only comment on my video that I have so far, actually. It's from an individual by the name of Corey Johnson, and I just wanted to make this video pretty much, giving my response to what he said. Corey, I mean, you do have a point, for me to say something like that. I mean, about guys who wear tattoos, and people, or just people in general, who wear tattoos and get piercings to judge them. I mean, you do have a point, and I even admitted, I even acknowledged in my video that it's something not right, and that's something I shouldn't do, and actually that's what I'm working on. I'm moving past. I'm trying to move past judging people based on them having tattoos or piercings. I even have a friend, as I said in my video, I have a friend who has a tattoo or two. So, I know that, not everything you see on the outside is reflective of the person, the inner beauty of a person. I know that definitely not all people who wear tattoos and piercings are like that. And I'd say you're right in me not, if I don't want people to judge certain people who I feel are being judged critically, I shouldn't judge another group of people critically based on how they look, how they carry themselves. But then again, I tend, from what I've seen, the socially awkward and that tend to be judged more critically than those who wear tattoos and piercings. I mean, probably back in the day, people who wore tattoos and piercings would have being judged very, very critically would have been the case. But I tend to see, people really wanting to judge socially awkward people more critically. They really judge them more critically. I mean, these are facts. They're judged more critically than people who wear tattoos and piercings. That's what I'm seeing. I mean, I'm not saying that people who wear tattoos and piercings aren't judged to some extent today. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the case. But, there's some things you can't deny. I mean, when you see a socially awkward person, a lot of the times they may not have many friends. I'm not gonna deny that. Some people, they choose not to go out and socialize. They tend to stay in their corner. So, I'm not gonna really put the fault on other people because of that. But a lot of people don't really give them a chance. Try to get to know them. They don't really try to open up to them and talk to them and see if they can if maybe they can help contributing to making that socially awkward or socially anxious person feel more comfortable. and they just think they're better off staying away from people like that. Because I guess maybe it's because some people, they just feel like they can't relate to socially awkward people, and that's a bit understandable. But I don't think because somebody's socially awkward, they should be treated differently. Same way, I don't think a person who wears tattoos or piercings, I don't think they should be treated differently either, or treated bad. But I mean, if they're a good person inside, I don't think they should be treated bad. But the thing is, I often find a lot of people who wear tattoos and piercings, guys or girls who wear tattoos and piercings, they tend to have a large circle of friends. They tend to have a large circle of friends. If anything, I think getting tattoos and piercings is pretty much the in thing nowadays. It's pretty much the in crowd thing nowadays. So, people will probably think they're cool. They're fun to be around. I mean, I know some people, they get tattoos because for different reasons, maybe for deeper meaning, like as a reflection of who they are and inside or personally, or it could be a reminder for a lost loved one. You could, there are different reasons why people get tattoos. As for piercings, I mean, I personally think piercings are a bit more brutal, than tattoos, if you ask me. I mean, getting piercings in your lip. Some people get it above their eyelids or their eyebrows. They get it above their eyebrows. Specifically, those who get piercings on their lips. I think that looks very brutal. More so than getting tattoos all over your skin. But yeah. Not all people who wear tattoos, should be judged by their appearance based on the experiences that you may have had with a few that you just happen to be around. And I'll admit that's something I have to work on. That's something I have to kind of move past. I mean, I did say I feel that a person who wears tattoos, I probably wouldn't be able to relate to. I don't, it's just something natural. When that's how the human brain works. When you come across somebody who looks like people you've had to deal with in the past, your mind is going to be more subject to prejudice and to, more subject to a preconceived notion about somebody, even though it may not be true. And that's just something we as people have to work on. You know what I'm saying? It's just something we all have to work on it. I certainly have to work on it myself. I don't exempt myself from anything. Fighting the prejudice and preconceived notion is definitely something I have to work on. Just like a lot of people. So It's just one of those things. I mean, you may have preconceived notions about socially awkward people, that they're self-entitled and they're weird or creepy, which I don't necessarily think is true. I don't think that's true at all. Not all socially awkward people necessarily are entitled and think that you owe them. I think some of them are just looking for friendship or a loving relationship. And just for simple acceptance among their peers. But yeah, that's pretty much all I really want to say in this video. I mean, other people who happen to come across this video, you can share your thoughts and opinions on what I was saying. I don't think anybody should be judged, and sometimes we make judgments on people based on people who may look similarly to the person who we come across, people from the past, that is, that we make untrue judgment calls about them. And there's something we as people have to work on individually. But that's pretty much all I have to say in this video. This is Jaws Killful signing out, and later.